Hi everyone, this is another Take 5 video clip series. This is using the snipping tool to capture screenshots, and this is in Windows 7. So you can use the snipping tool to capture a screenshot or snip any object on your screen. You can even annotate it, save, or share the image. I use this tool a lot of times when I want to illustrate something that might be happening in Blackboard. I'll take a screenshot and then I'll be able to send it possibly to one of the instructors or possibly to Blackboard to show them what's going on. So I'm going to show you how I use it. To get started with the snipping tool, you want to come over here to the Start button and click on it. Most of the time the snipping tool is going to be right in the pop-up menu, but if it's not, you can go to All Programs and it should be in Accessories. So I'm going to select the snipping tool. Notice a small dialog box opens up and New is selected. And I'm just going to click on this drop-down menu because you can capture different types of snips. You can capture a freeform snip, so you can draw a freeform shape around an object if you wanted. It defaults to the rectangular snip, so you can drag the cursor around an object to form a rectangle. You can use a window snip to select a window, such as a browser window, a dialog box that you want to capture. Or you can use the full screen snip to capture the entire screen. After you capture a snip, it's automatically copied to the clipboard and then the markup window. And I'll show you what that's going to look like. So I'm just going to leave it on rectangular snip, and I'm going to come over here and see where the crosshair appears. I'm going to hold down my left mouse button and I'm going to drag. So I'm making a rectangle, so I'm dragging it across this menu. As soon as I release it, it's going to appear in the markup window. So here's the markup window. There's a variety of tools that you can use. I like this pen where I can maybe point to something, or I can circle something. I can even highlight something, and then I can also erase what I've done if I'm not happy with it, one item at a time. When I'm done marking it up, there's some other choices. I could start a new snip if I wasn't happy with the way I captured this screenshot, this snip. I can save it, I can copy it, and I can send it in an email. What I like to do is I like to save as. So I can go over to the file and save as. Dialog box opens up. I can name it. And I can save as a different type. I'm going to save it as a GIF because this is an image. It's not a JPEG, which is a photograph. So I'm going to save it as a GIF. And then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to make sure I know where I've saved it. I'm going to save it on the desktop. I know that by looking at that. And I'm going to click on Save. And now I've just saved my image. So I can go back and use it, and I can send it to you as an attachment, or I can copy and paste it or embed it in a web page, in a document. Now this is interesting here. I can actually send it as an email to an email recipient as an attachment, or I can embed it right there in the email. That's what I like to do, so I can just send it right out to you and you can take a look at what's going on, and it's kind of handy to be able to do that. So notice I was able to select, and I'll show you that again, right here, this icon right here, email recipient. If I do email recipient as attachment, it's going to be an attachment, but I like to embed it. So I selected that, and there it is, embedded right there in my email. And I can now type in a note in my email, and it's embedded in my email and I can send it. So that's really basically it. It's very easy to use, very practical, very helpful, and I hope you enjoy the tool. Thank you.